परसेंटेज से शुरू कर लेते हैं. You know how to find percentage of something, वो तुम्हें already मालूम है. If you want to find x% of y, it is always x into y by 100. That's how you find the percentage. X% of y is x y into, hello, x y into 100. टाइम पे आने के लिए थैंक्स. पहली बार तुम क्लास में टाइम में आ गए. x y into 100. Shortcut के लिए there's some results like if I want to increase something by 10%, increase x say by 10%. Then how do you do it? x into 10 by 100, right? So this is when you want to increase something, say by 10%. This is a method. But if you simplify this further, it would be 0.1x and it would be 1.1 into x. See, if I want to increase something by 10%, I've added 10% of x in the original quantity and it became 1.1 into x. Suppose I want to increase x by 30%. So I need to add 30% of x with original value of x. So 30% of x with x. So otherwise, this would be x plus 0.3 into x, which is 1.3x. So if you want to increase x by 10%, you have invariably multiplied by 1.1. If you want to increase x by 30%, you have multiplied by 1.3, right? So when you want to, this is shortcut, Suppose you want to increase something by 10%, simply multiplied by 1.1. You want to increase something by 30%, there's no need to do it the entire process. Straight away multiply 1.3x. For example, you want to increase x by 45%. So what should be your answer? Straight away, yes, multiply x by 1.45. So this shortcut will save some time for you. So the idea is
Sir,
to answer. Yes.
screen is not clear, sir.
Huh?
It is. Sir, screen is not clear.
Screen is not clear. What about
Yes,
other
sir. वो बीच
students?
बीच
Anushri, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Raksha?
Yes, sir. It is
Yes,
clear.
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
think there's some issue with your Devansh at your end.
Okay, sir. I'm seeing, sir.
Now, similarly, what if you want to decrease something? Suppose, yes, suppose you want to decrease x by, say, 25%. So what we have to do? If I go by the method, x minus x into 25 by 100. But what about shortcut? Shortcut would be this. Straight away multiplied by 0.75. If you want to decrease something by 25%, 1 minus point that, se multiply karo. If you want to decrease x by, say, 40%, tell me the answer. It should be simply 0.6 into x. If you want to decrease something by 40%, simply multiply by 0.6x. So remember this. Then another formula for percentage change. See, change in any quantity is always final quantity minus initial quantity, right? F is final, I is initial. Change in any quantity is final minus initial. What about fractional change? Fractional change would be always final minus initial by initial, because change is always calculated with respect to the initial value. So fractional change would be final minus initial by initial. And percentage change, what will be the percentage change? In 200. Percentage change in any quantity will be final by initial minus 1 into 100. Remember this formula. So percentage change, whenever you want to calculate, the formula would be final by initial minus 1 into 100. Remember this. Change is always final minus initial. Fractional change would be final minus initial by initial, and the percentage would be simply multiplied by 100. So these questions, I mean, these are the basic concept of percentage. We'll just start with some questions. And then it is also related to this only. Profit and loss, वो भी कर लेते हैं. First you write this. X% of Y. X% of Y will be X into Y by 100. Done?
So just a second, sir. बस लिख रहा था. लास्ट करेगा सर.
Done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Profit and loss. One is cost price. Cost price we represent by CP. C is cost, P is the price. Sell price is SP. Profit or gain will be if SP is more than CP, and the difference would be the profit or the gain. What about loss? Loss would be when CP is more than SP. If the cost price is more than sell price, it'll be loss. What will be percentage gain or profit? It would be, you see, the gain percentage is always with respect to the cost price. The profit divided by the cost price. Profit by CP would be profit percentage. And it is SP minus CP by CP into 100, which you can also write as SP by CP minus 1 into 100. That is the only formula we'll be using. If you've been given loss percent, then there'll be negative sign because I've taken SP minus CP. Loss percentage is given, then take that as minus. Because in the percentage thing, we have taken SP minus CP. If it's loss, it'll be a negative sign. Done? Questions? Hmm? D? Suppose he had originally X apples. He has already sold 40%. So what is the remaining percentage? 60%. That means 60% of X is the remaining one, which is 420. When you simplify this, it would be 700. Simple. He had X originally, and its remaining would be 40%, 60% because 40% he has already sold. So 60% of X is 420. That gives you the answer as this. देखो, you see the percentage error is always true value minus observed value by the true value into 100. Percentage error is always true value minus observed value upon true value. So suppose the true value is x into 5 by 3. The wrong value or the observed value would be x into 3 by 5 divided by x into 5 by 3 into 100. X will cancel. X is cancelled. What was the answer? 64? Now, there's a very popular question in NATA. They give it every year. Suppose this square plot, a person wants to start from A and reach at the opposite vertex, right? The square plot. But he walks along the diagonal. So what is the percentage is saving? By walking along the diagonal, how much percentage is saving? Answer this. This square plot, a person walks along the diagonal rather than walking along the sides, how much he is saving in walking? The square plot, you can take the side as A. Diagonal would be root 2A.
The 29.5%.
Originally, he was walking along the sides, but he's not walking along the sides. He's walking along the diagonal. How much is saving? It'll be root 2A minus 2A divided by 2A into 100, right? So what's the answer? 1 by root 2, is 0.707. 1 by root 2, remember this. So approximately it'll be 30%. Negative sign means that he's saving, The walk has decreased by 30%. Mhm.
So 25.
25.
Yes, sir.
Check your calculations. Cost price of 20 articles is same as selling price of X articles. ठीक है? तो प्रॉफिट लॉस वाला फॉर्मूला है तो तुम्हारे पास, यूज दैट. Profit percentage formula you have to use that only. Profit percentage. Use this. Well, don't write everything. Use this. Percentage profit is SP by CP minus 1 into 100, right? According to the question, cost of 20 articles is equal to SP of X articles. So what is SP by CP from here? SP by CP would be 20 by X. Profit percentage is 25. It is 20 by X. CP is always cost price of one article. So Raksha, what is the answer now? CP is
16.
always CP is always cost of one article. SP is always selling price of one article. The answer is 16. So CP and SP would be always for one article. Hmm. Yes. Yes. 6/5 क्या है ये? ठीक है. CP and SP would be for one article. CP SP is for one article. 6 articles for rupees 5. So what is CP for one article? 5/6. SP for one article? 6/5. Apply the formula. Hmm? It would be SP divided by CP minus 1 into 100. Answer is D. All right. Hmm? Hmm? A भी ऑप्शन है. अब सही है ये पता नहीं हमने क्या किया है. So this is the original equation. CP is original cost price. SP is the original sale price. Profit is SP minus CP. Now it says that SP is doubled. So if you double SP, cost price remains the same, but the profit is now 2 times. No, profit is triples. So this is basically 3 times that of the profit. But what is the profit? It was SP minus CP. So the new profit is 3 times the original profit. So 3SP minus 3CP should be equal to 2SP minus CP. So SP is equal to 2CP. SP by CP is 2. So what is the percentage gain? SP by CP minus 1 into 100. 100%. The answer is 100%. Original profit was this. Then when SP is doubled, CP to remains constant. So new profit is this. This is the new profit. This new profit is 3 times the original profit. The new profit is 3 times the original profit. Then you come across questions on this only, like there is a person, shopkeeper, who is giving, say, 30% discount, then further 20% discount, and then further 10% discount. Or take it like this. ये क्या हुआ? A person is offering 50% discount and then 50% discount further. What is the effective discount? A shopkeeper offers 50% discount and then further 50% discount. I mean, there are 2 successive discounts. So what is the effective discount? Socho. It seems as if it's, there's a 100% discount, you'll get for free. It's not like that. So for these kind of questions, you assume that SP is rupees 100. So when you give 50% discount, what will be discounted price? Discounted price would be 50% of this. 50% of this means 100 into 50% of this, which is 50 rupees. Now, again, 50% discount on this because it's successive discount. Okay? So 50% further discount on rupees 50. How much is that? 25%. 25 rupees. That means 50 rupees here, 25 rupees here. So on 100 rupees, he has given how much discount? 75 rupees. So on 100, something which was costing you 100 now will cost you 100 minus 50 plus 25, that is 25 rupees only. So effectively has given you a discount of 75%. So there'll be questions like this on successive discounts. You can answer one question. Say 40% discount and 30% discount and 20% discount. Find the effective discount. A shopkeeper offers 3 successive discounts, 40%, 30%, and then 20%. What is the effective discount? So you can start with rupees 100. Hmm? What is the final answer? 54%. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll answer this question by some other method this time. Suppose initial cost is rupees 100. Initial SP is 100. Now you're getting a discount of 40%. So since you're getting a discount of 40%, it means after 40% discount, your new SP would be how much? New SP would be original price into 0.6. I told you how to, get decreased by 40%. Your cost price, your sell price has decreased by 40%. I multiply by 0.6. So new SP is now 60 rupees. Now on 60 rupees, you're getting a further discount of 30%. That means new SP kitna hoga? New SP dash would be 60 into 0.8. That is 48 rupees. Because he has given 20% further discount.
So
Final
still will be
answer would be
34.
correct. This is the new final SP is 48. That means that is something which was 100 rupees now costing you 48 rupees. Discount is 52%. Hmm? Which I have missed 30. Okay. All right. So suppose this is 60 rupees. On 60 rupees, you're getting 30% discount. That means point into 0.7, the new SP, 40 rupees. So after further 30% discount, the new SP would be 42 rupees. And then you further get discount. The new SP would be how much? 42 into 0.8. This is the new final price. Something which was costing you 100 rupees now cost you 33.6. So how much discount are you getting? 100 minus 33.6. Your answer would be 63.4. 66.4. That's the answer. Your answer should be 66.4%. वो तो गलत है. Not that. If get the हाँ तो this longer method. 40. See, you have to get the new price after 40% discount. Then you get 30% on that. 30% of sale price. Not on the discount percentage of the. See, I've taken initial SP is rupees 100. You're getting a discount of 40%. So how much you have to pay? 100 into 0.6, 60 rupees. See, something 100 rupees is costing you 60 rupees, 40% discount. Now, on 60, something costing you 60 rupees, there's a discount of 30%. Matlab, the new price has to be should be 70% the original price. So 0.7 into 60, 42 rupees. But on 42 rupees, again, you're getting 20% discount. That means the new SP would be 80% of this, 0.8 into this. So this is the final price. So if I subtract the final price from the original price, I'll get the discount. Effective discount is something which is costing you 100, now costs you only 33.6. So 64%, 66.4%. Then there would be chain problems, chain rule problems. You have 7 spiders making 7 webs in 7 days. There are 7 spiders which make 7 webs in 7 days. Seven spiders make 7 webs in 7 days. The question is, one spider will make one web in how many days? You need to find a correlation between any two variables. Are they directly proportional or inversely proportional? And then solve. 7 spiders, 7 webs in 7 days. 7 spiders are making seven. Ah, this statement is given to you. Option is there. Think loudly, answer quietly. See, if I decrease the number of spiders, okay, let's figure out the relation between them. If I decrease the only one spider, I keep this constant. So 7 spiders are making 7 webs in 7 days. So one spider will make 7 webs in how many days? Days will decrease or increase? Days will increase because number of spiders have decreased. So this 7 will multiply over here. So one spider will take 49 days to make 7 webs. Now, if I decrease the web, so days will increase or decrease? Decrease. So one spider will make one web in how many days? Hmm? छोड़ दो. 7 spiders, 7 webs in 7 days. This is clear to you? Answer me, I want one spider. So I have decreased this. I'll keep this constant. In one step, you keep one constant and you change one variable. So one spider will make 7 webs in how many days? It'll take more time or less time? So 7 into 7. Because this number has decreased. So this will multiply over here. Fine? Kyo? Why not? 7 spiders are taking 7 days to make 7 webs. So one spider को तो ज़्यादा time लगेगा. It'll take more time. So into 7. So one spider will take 49 days to make 7 webs. So for one web, suppose you see in the same question, you have this like find um, 21 spiders will make say 49 webs in how many days? Answer this. 21 spiders will make 49 webs in how many days? So figure out the relation between any two variables, keep one variable constant. The original thing has been given to you. This has been given to you. Keep one variable constant, change other two. Could be. हो सकता है.
49 है तो by 7 and into 49.
कुछ गड़बड़ है.
आपने 21 लिखा है 27. 27 के रखा है.
कहाँ पे? See, 7 spiders are taking 7 days to make 7 webs, right? I keep this constant, 7 webs. I make it or I multiply it by 3. Or I can make it 1. One spider will take how many days to make? See, since number of spiders are decreasing, days will multiply if they'll increase. So now in the next step, I can write 21 spiders. So 21 spiders will make 7 webs in how many days? Now spiders have become more. So the number of days should be less. Should be 7 into 7 by 21. Because when the spiders have increased, days will decrease. But now I want to make more webs. So keep this constant next time. This is 7 into 7 webs. 7 times more. It will be 7 into 7 by 21. Since number of webs have increased, days will also increase. Answer is 49 by 3 days. Galat. It's wrong.
मेरी आ रहा है 27.
Hmm. 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 This is not 1. This is, this is 1. The 7. No, so you multiplying it by 7 only. So this is basically 7 into 7, which is 49. So you multiply by 7 here, no? Why you multiply by? Since it was 7 here, you want 49. Bas. So these are quite popular questions in NATA, chain rule. More questions? 150 men for 45 days could eat the food. After 10 days, 25 men left the fort. So remaining people are 125. When you also use some, unitary method also, I think this should be answered. Hmm? D. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
minus 25, but you will 125.
But the answer is not D. Initially, you had how many meals? You can say 150 people into 45 days. This was the initial amount, initial number of meals you can say. Meal days. 150 people into the number of days. And after 10 days, that means for 10 days, all the people are present, you know? That means after 10 days, what is the condition? 150 people could eat for remaining 35 days. Because 10 days, so they were there, na, all of them. So they have eaten the food. So number of meals left is 150 into 35. That means if there were 150 people, they could eat for 35 days. But now the number of people have decreased. So for how many days they can eat? 150 into 35 is total number of meals divided by number of people left. This would be the answer. 150 people had food for 45 days. So number of meals available, 150 into 45. They were there for 10 days. So 45 days minus 10, 35 days. So the food left after 10 days is for 35 days. 150 into 35. But now the persons have decreased. So number of days they could eat will be more. So divided by 125. 150 people could eat for 35 days. हाँ बढ़ेंगे ना, they'll increase, so they will increase. I divided by 125 because this is for 150. This is meal days for 150 people. But when I divide it by 125, it'll be number of days for 125 people. See, the mistake you're making was you were writing it 45. Because for 10 days, they've already eaten food. 54. See, from the beginning only, if, if the question was for if in place of 150 people, there were 125 people, how many days could they eat? Then your answer would be 54. Because number of, see, it could be like this also. Number of people into number of days. N1 D1 equal to N2 DT. You can use this. But number of meals are constant. So we had food for 150 people for 35 days. So number of people are 125. Number of days you can figure out. So they've already eaten food for 10 days. All right. Speed is always distance upon time. If you want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, you multiply by 5 by 18. Suppose there's a train of length L and this train is moving at the speed V and there's a tree or a post or a person standing. Hmm? L is length of the train and V is the speed of the train. So time taken by the train to cross the tree or the post or the person kitna hoga? So this train is here at the moment. So when it crosses the person, it would be like this. B would be here and A would be there. So in order to cross the person, it has to travel a distance equal to its own length. So time taken would be length of the train divided by speed of the train. First situation. Time taken by a train to cross a tree or a post or a person at rest would be this. Second situation. The second situation, we have this person running in the same direction as the train, but not on the same track. How much time will take to cross the person? In the same direction, velocities are subtracted, right? So this time taken would be more. L divided by V minus Vm. And of course, V is more than Vm. Third situation, train, and there's a platform of length x. So how much time will the train take to cross the platform? This time the train has to travel its own length as well as the length of the platform. So what is the time? L plus x divided by V. So this time it has to see A to A. What is the distance? A to A distance would be L plus x. So total distance covered by total time taken. Next situation, two trains of length L1, L2, speed V1, V2. First, this train is behind, but it has more speed than V2. So how much time the train AB will take to overtake the train CD? They're traveling the same direction. Will be subtracted. In the same direction, relative velocity is always obtained by subtracting. The total distance would be L1 plus A2, and this would be V1 minus V2. In the same direction, velocities are subtracted. What if they are in the opposite direction? So the opposite direction will take lesser time. L1 plus L2 divided by V1 minus V2. We are assuming that V1 is more than V2. Sorry, plus. It will be less time. So these questions, the problem would be the units. Otherwise, level of question will not be very high. But you might mistake, silly mistake somewhere here or there, because the time will be minutes, seconds, length would be meter, centimeter. So you need to be, careful about calculations. The rest would be quite simple. Hmm? You can use this formula. length of the train L, X is the length of the bridge, which has been given meters. And options, always keep an eye on the options. Options are in meters. So it's good to work in meters. Solve in meters. This is in kilometer per hour. 5 by 18 karo usko. So T has been given seconds. So this is 30. L is 130. X we need to find. Speed is 45 kilometer per hour. Convert here in itself. To 45. So options were in meters, so we converted everything to meter. Meter in seconds. They're running in opposite directions, cross a man standing in the platform. The lengths are not been given, the speeds are not been given. So there are many unknowns. L1, L2 are unknown. V1, V2 is also unknown. Form three equations. That's why they're asking ratio. No, they're crossing a man standing on the platform. This you'll use later. You can take lengths as L1, L2, speed V1, V2. Hmm. Hmm. The three equations. Since train are moving in opposite direction, V1 U2 will be added. Replace L1 L2 by 27 V1 20 and 17 V2, and you get the answer. Both stream problems. Speed of a boat in still water is VB. VR is speed of river. So upstream, what will be the net velocity of the boat? And downstream, it will be VB plus VR. Upstream, it will be VB minus VR. VB has to be more than VR. Otherwise, boat cannot go upstream. Suppose a boat goes upstream, distance D, and then it comes back. So what is the total time taken? A boat goes upstream, distance D. So the time taken would be how much? D by VB minus VR. Time will be more, while downstream time would be less for the same distance. Sometimes they give you difference the two times. That is, upstream time is more than downstream time, and this difference of time has been given to you. Then equation would be this. Difference between two times. Difference between time to go upstream and then traveling same distance downstream is this. Difference of two times. Upstream time will be more than downstream time. The difference of two times has been given. And there'll be questions. हम्म, क्या लिख दिया? अच्छा, किलोमीटर पर आवर। The total time has been given and something is missing. It goes 30 kilometer. और वापस it goes, हाँ नहीं, 30-30 हुआ ना, 30 डाउन स्ट्रीम 30 अपस्ट्रीम, तो डी तो 30 हुआ ना, ये वाला फॉर्मूला। 30 downstream, 30 upstream, you have the formula. You don't have to change any. Total time को convert into kilometer, sorry, hours. 4 hour, 4.5 hour, that is 9/2. This would be 9/2. 30 will be common. Hmm? 15 का square, 225. 5 kilometer per hour. So practice these questions for the booklet 10. See you next time. Same time, same place. Ending the class.